For this question, let's quickly think about what it means to change something by a percent. That's the opposite of figuring out by what percent was something changed by. Changing something by a percent means you start at 100 and then you go up or down by that amount. So you can go up 70% or down 70%. From 100, that would make it either 170% or 30%. And then you move the decimal 2 spaces left to get it into decimal form. So if I'm going to increase something by 70%, I'm multiplying it by 1.70. Or if I'm going to decrease it 70%, I'm multiplying it by 0.30. Same thing holds true if we're increasing or decreasing by 80%. It's going to go up to 180 or down to 20%. And in decimal form, after we move the decimal 2 spaces left, you'll have 0.20 or 1.80. So now let's use all this. A is 70% less than B. C is 80% greater than A. C is equal to what number of times B? So we need to relate C and B. And what they have in common is A. So what we need to do is get the A by itself. Let's do that in a different color. Get the A by itself. So we have A equals C over 1.8 here. And we already had from the beginning, A is 0.30, B here. So now we can join these two. We can say 0.30 B equals C over 1.8. Now the question is saying C is, in other words, solve for C. So for us to solve for C here, we can simply multiply by 1.8. And that'll cancel here. So we'll have C is, and on the other side, we have 1.8 times 0.30, which is 0.54. Now that's in decimal form. So that's 0.54 B. C is 0.54 times B. And so that's our answer. If they had asked us C is what percent of B, we would move the decimal 2 spaces to the right, and we would get 54%. But here it's asking for it as a number. How many times? 0.54 times.